comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So put a fucking fork in me because I am done. I have not got a single ounce or even a molecule or even an atom of energy left. I am spent. I'm done. I'm finished. I think I did the same episode yesterday. I called it too early yesterday. Yesterday I still had something left. Today I have nothing left. I am back in Sydney, Australia, a 16 and a half hour journey back to Australia where I walk out of the airport and it's 43 degrees Celsius and I'm not prepared for that. So I get in early in the morning, 12, I think it was midday I got in once everything was all said and done. And my wife and my kids were coming in at 5:45 p.m. So I had to get home. I had to sort out the car. I had to sort out some fucking gifts and shit because I haven't seen my kids in 7 weeks. 7 weeks. That's way too long. I'll never spend that much time away from my kids like that again. Unless I'm in jail or something like that, then obviously. But by choice, no. It's too long. They come back and they've been raised by other people for 7 weeks. Then you got to refather them. It's a whole thing. My daughter said no to me today. I'm like, are you crazy? I'm like, put that toy away. And she's like, no. I'm like, what the fuck's been going on? What's been going on for the last 7 weeks? My son's great, but he's up. He's jet lagged. He's been in and out of his room 14,000 times in the last 2 hours. My daughter's asleep, sweating. My wife fell asleep at like 9 p.m. I had my eyes like shut. I was ready to go as well. But you can't have both parents asleep and the kids just wired running amok, can you? So I said, babe, how about you just go to sleep? You've got a big day at work tomorrow. My wife's going straight back to work tomorrow. That's pretty much why I said go to sleep. I'll stay up. I've still got things to do, don't worry. I haven't seen the kids in ages, so I'll stay up, don't worry. So I made it. I made it home. This last week has just been a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. I did have a good time before I left. Met up with a listener of the podcast, a very loyal listener, great friend, Larry, and we went to dinner out there in LA, had a great dinner at some Mediterranean place. I did the old false pull out the credit card to pay for everything, but it was already paid for. So that was great. Great to finally meet Larry. And then he dropped me at the airport. And then it was like uneventful, but it was just a slog. It's 10 and a half hours from LA to Fiji. And then you got to get off the fucking flight, basically go through customs. Then you've got like a 2.5 hour wait. And then you've got another 4.5 hour flight, Fiji to Australia. And look, I know I've said it a couple of times, but this has just been a lot. I did the ayahuasca retreat, and all I needed to do after the ayahuasca retreat and the experience I had was sleep for like 3 or 4 days, process what's going on, integrate it, and then start my life, my rebirth. But what I did instead was take on massive amounts of stress with the cancellation of flights and everything. Then flew straight to Lima, didn't get any sleep in Lima. Then flew to Ecuador, same again, barely any sleep. Then flew to New York, which was a 5.5 hour flight. Got a little bit of sleep one of the days and a partial night in New York, and then flew to LA, which is 6 hours. Got no sleep in LA. I got like 2 hours. Then just flew back home. I got a little bit of sleep on the plane, but you know what plane sleep's like. Your head's rattling around, you've got your earphones on, you're watching a movie but not really watching it. Then you hit some turbulence and you got to start prayers again. Then some fat cunt next to you has to get up and go to the toilet. It's just a whole thing, you know. But I'm here, I'm back, the family's reunited. That's enough of that silly stuff. 7 weeks away like that, away from my kids. Nah, I won't be doing that again. Although they haven't stopped talking since I got back. So if they don't ease up in the next couple of days, then I'll be booking my next 7 weeker real soon. Anyway, that will do. I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight, hopefully, and then I'll be refreshed for life tomorrow. I don't even know what happens tomorrow. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life from tomorrow, but it'll be interesting to find out. Anyway, that'll do for tonight, and I'll see you the fuck later.